no, it's got to be 700. And they go, well, it's 4.
So, I mean, we're all pretty, all of us agents here, we all understand the industry rate. So we always recommend finding a carrier first, even before we pull their credit history, because once they find a carrier, all right, we got that out of the way now. We know you have a carrier. Now we can do our whole assessment as a rep here, right? We can pull your credit history, look at your whole financial situation, see how much you qualify for. But if you don't have a carrier that's willing to take you on, you're already seen as high risk, right? So that helps alleviate any risk at all. So yeah, I always recommend. So nobody's wasting their time. We don't want to waste their time. They don't want to waste our time, vice versa. So we always recommend find a carrier first, right? Find a carrier. Yeah.
That's an important fact. Now, do you work within? So let's say I'm working with a carrier, and I'll just throw out a name like a Bison or somebody like that, where I'm going to lease on with them. I'm currently a driver with them, but I want to lease on with them. Do you get involved with that, or is that kind of something that usually happens within the carrier? I don't know. I've never tried to go from driver to owner operator within a carrier, so I'm not sure if it's different, or is it? What's your experience?
So what do you mean if they lease with us but go to that carrier?
So let's say they want to buy a truck. They want to put the truck on with Bison. They're already working there, and they put the truck on with that carrier. But now they're going to be an owner-operator instead of just a driver. I don't know if carriers have programs to help them that way, or if they need to. I'm just asking your experience from what you've seen that way.
So we have some carriers we have relationships with, and they'll just, they'll have an owner operator saying, okay, they'll be like, oh, we have an owner operator who's interested in getting their own truck with us here. And they'll refer them to us, and we'll get them all approved and set them up on a lease. And then they get their insurance through their fleet insurance, right, of that particular carrier, right? But we don't have too many relationships. There are a lot of small ones that we work with. I know maybe a lot of the bigger carriers, they have their own leasing companies that they work with as well, that they refer out to. But yeah, we work with some of the small ones. Typically, we go directly to the owner operator.